So Simon Miller is the trainer, okay? It was the former trainer of Amelia's Jewel. And Scotty from Bayswater and myself and a couple of other people have jumped in as part ownership of like serious.
Pove's in that too?
No, I don't think Pove's jumped on. No, look. Some of Simon's closest colleagues, he said, look, I think I've got my hands on a good one.
I've got something special.
So we've unloaded, right? I've unloaded for my 0.125%.
Yeah.
Right, and I pay not another single training fee. Not another cent goes out of my pocket.
It doesn't sound like a bad deal.
No, it's a good deal. Because I want to tell people that Simon Miller trains one of my horses.
Yeah.
And I want to ring Simon. I want to go to the races.
Gives you some street cred at the track as well, doesn't
yes. Hey.
I mean, with Miller.
Yeah. Anyway, so he trains a horse called Anaballistic. Now, Anaballistic...
Does he train it?
Well,
I'm not convinced he's training it.
No. Well, because Anaballistic has what we call a number of preparations to go to the races. And as we get updates, video updates.
Called in sick every time.
And goes to the trials and goes really well for one trial, and then you have to send out a search party for the second and third trial. And he's always got 1,001 excuses, the trainer, right?
Oh.
Yeah, no, seriously.
It's starting to turn on him a little.
Yeah. Well, mate.
It's called balance.
Well, exactly right. If you're going to train, you've got to train for the stars. You've got to deliver for the stars. I'm not just going to put my name to any trainer.
Well, you're the sultan of the syndicate.
Correct. I'm the Bob Peters of harness racing. I am the syndicate king. Thank you. So
your horse finished second last the other
day. Yeah.
Finished. Better get on Pip. It's finished.
I am thinking of getting out of it.
Don't do that. Anyway, where's Anaballistic?
Anaballistic has returned to after yet another spell because apparently...
In an unknown paddock.
Apparently she doesn't like wet tracks. Apparently she doesn't like getting her feet wet.
Oh, I didn't like the wet. Still played in it, though. It's an Anaballistic story.
So at the lunch we had at Claremont on Friday, we threw it out there in regards to Anaballistic. And he's got high hopes for Anaballistic, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah.
You claim he doesn't know.
I don't. Well, listen, I think he tells owners that has high hopes for it.
Because he just keeps them in, keeps them paying, and he makes a quid out of it.
Yeah, well, he must make a fortune out of it. I don't think he could pick Anaballistic out in the lineup.
Well, guess what? This came through at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, no. Who's his horse? Anaballistic. Yeah, sorry. Yep, sweet. He's back. Sorry, she's back in the stable. Looks good. Have a great day.
I'm not convinced it was Anaballistic.
It could have been anyone. Judging by the horse that I saw in the video, it's just some hootenanny from the panic of... It's some sort of hootenanny horse from Gin. Fat, short... It just looks disinterested.
Yep.
And we're paying for it, mate.
It's not,
I'm an owner to the stars.
It's not far from strapping a old style paddock hoe to it and working in some Amish community somewhere.
Exactly. Or it could actually be like the Carlton draft horse that, does the pre-game at the Waffle Grand Final, with the Sandover medalist on the back, the Clydesdales.
About as heavy as a Clydesdale.
It was very
I'm not
rotund.
convinced. I reckon you should get down there and just check.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is it, the microchip horses?
Tread carefully if you're having a horse trained by Simon Miller because...
Oh, geez, you turned on him quickly, didn't you?
Well, mate, seriously, if that's the horse, if that's what I'm paying for...
But you're not. You've paid for it.
Well, I had to stump up. Big coinage for 0.125%.
Yeah, no, fair enough too. I think the alarm bells come when you start getting invoices just for prep.
Again.
Says, hey, listen, wouldn't mind you all just kicking in 500. I want to give us some of the good oats, not the crap I'm feeding it.
Yeah, the chaff that we want. Give us a call if you wish. Breakfast is powered by Kubota. Take on any job with Kubota's range of tractors, mowers and utility vehicles. Well, apparently it's Roy in it. Mike reckons obviously Roy didn't vet because Roy got through. Oh, that's probably...
Oh, he does say, just kidding, Roy. Come on, read it all out.
Oh, is it just kidding?
Yeah, he's just kidding.
All righty. 13 12 55 0487 736 736. Petrol was cheap this morning.
$1.55.
Yes.
I take Gnomesy's car on an early Wednesday morning.
Can you explain this to our listeners?
Well, Gnomesy doesn't put petrol in that car.
What do you mean she doesn't put petrol in the car?
Well, I don't think she's allergic to petrol. She doesn't like to have anything more than an eighth of a tank in the car at any stage.
Is it a cost thing, or is it a petrol sniffing thing, or is it a...
She's got a problem. She's trying to wean herself off it. Yeah. No, it's just... Look, Holmes does a lot of things around the house and for our family. A lot of things.
She's obviously listening.
No, I don't think
not what you said out there.
I don't think she does anymore. I don't think she does. I think we lost her somewhere.
Yeah, you lost her.
Yeah, I lost her long
She
time
told me
ago.
she loved listening to me.
It's not on air. But it's just one of those things that Daisy doesn't like to have put petrol in the car. So every Wednesday morning, while it's still bone cheap, before they jacket it about 7 o'clock, I'll take her truck and top it up. $1.55 this morning.
Yeah, it was cheap. Did you do it this morning too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. Do you feel safe?
Well, you know what? Do you know what? It's a really good question because every time I pull up there, at 10 to 5 or quarter to 5, whatever it is, I look around. I have seen people drive off at that time of morning. I have seen people abusing the guy through the window.
Really?
Yeah, not cranky because their card declined trying to buy their 50-pack of Marlboros.
It's not their card.
Yeah, and they couldn't get their darts and their 2 massive cans of Monster. So that upsets them, puts them off on a bad start of the morning.
It's such a generalisation.
Well, you know what? They're the sort of people that go to the petrol station.
Yeah, that petrol
before
station.
5 o'clock in the morning. And normally you sit there, you pull into the petrol station, and I grab the keys, I grab my phone, I grab my wallet.
Yeah, me too.
I have them all on me.
And lock them. Lock the car. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't normally do that. Like I've left the kids in the car. Like now I've left Lola in the car and Harley. Like during the day with windows down, fill up and
crack the window for them.
Yeah, and just go inside.
Yeah.
And just leave them. In fact, I left the car running the other day. It was just much easier to do that so she could listen to the radio.
Door open. Take me.
No,
this is a different time of morning.
Yeah, very true. I did it this morning. I did an upturn this morning too. I don't normally do an upturn. So
What?
An upturn. A U-turn.
God, just speak properly.
I did a U-turn this morning, which I don't normally. Thank you. I normally don't do a U-turn.
Truth, no, I'm just listening.
Is she listening?
Yeah, whoops.
You
got a full tank, love. You got a full tank, baby.
No, don't guess right.
Love you.
That's not what you said this morning.
Oh, rubbish.
Anyway,
I
Gordon
put my
says
life
I
on the line for her every Wednesday morning.
Gordon says I have a what would Les Fong do silver bracelet. Gordon, ring us and tell us how you got it. What are you talking about?
What is that?
Give us a call, 13 12 55. Paul says, Tim, could you pick your own horse out in the lineup? No, is the correct. I go to the trots to see Pip, and my trainer's got 8 horses in him, and I go to the wrong horse every time. I've had photos taken of a horse.
Do they have the same colours? The trainers have all the same colours in the
for
trots?
different owners.
Okay, so until they put the
colours on,
the sulky on the back and the
number
driver on,
and the number,
you don't know if it's.
I go, which one's up? But then I realise she's the one who wants to bite and scratch and kick everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
doesn't when she's on the track.
Catered, fully boxed, catered box. I'll read it again. You could read it.
You know what we mean. You know the Wildcats.
Yeah. Gordon, 13 12 55. You call, you get on, Gordon.
What is that?
We want to know what it is. What would Les Fong do silver bracelet? I want to know where you got it, what it is. Gordon, please call. 13 12 55 is the number.
It's like one of those, and I don't know the backstory of this because I'm not a surfer, but I think it's a surfing thing. But in the 90s, there was stickers on cars that said Eddie would go. Did you ever see those? Eddie would go. It was a surfing thing, something about, I think Eddie was a big wave surfer. Maybe what would Les Fong do silver bracelet? Well, same thing. I don't know. Help us, Gordon.
Here's my very first signature.
Les Fong.
Les Fong.
Chopsticks.
Yep. So a family friend who was a taxi driver with black and white taxis was a mad West Perth. Jeff Edwards was a mad West Perth supporter. And it was 75. And went to West Perth training at Leederville Oval, and there was Ross Prunster and Ian Logan and Alan Watling and Peter Stewart, I think. Anyway, and he introduced me to Les Fong. Les Fong was 16 years of age at the time and took forever to sign my autograph book. Oh, he wrote his name really slowly. Les Fong.
Doesn't take long. Hey, just
Fong, not long. Fong. Les Fong.
Oh, I've gone the
Not
wrong
fair,
name.
not fair's long.
Hey, Goss, just a little word of advice here from Dave, who drives dangerous goods.
Yep.
Please don't leave your windows down at a fuel station, especially with kids in the car. If you can smell petrol, it is flammable. Mate, that's just irresponsible by you. You put your grandkids in danger.
Dave.
You do it. No, Dave, he's going to try and back out of this now, so it was all for theatre. Does it all the time, Dave. Stop it. Put your windows up. You leave the kids in the car, but just put the windows up. God, irresponsible.
Oh, seriously. Dave, come on. You're better than that, Dave.
No, Dave's a bloke who drives dangerous goods, so he's paranoid about that sort of thing. I get that.
A few weeks ago, there was a lumpy figure on the verge of the petrol station at Walcott and Alexandra Drive.
As I
was leaving,
it wasn't me.
As I was leaving, I stopped and parked. It was someone sleeping on the verge. Got some road cones from the station and put them around him and called the council security services.
He put road cones around him. You can't take the piss out of people like that, John. What?
Harlem says, Les Fong.
Yeah, I know what that would mean. Yeah, sure. Les Fong was a well-known rhyming slang when we were young.
Les Fong Bong.
We're going to go. Let's go over Les Fong. It's better than Roddy Ogg.
Yeah. Well, when he played with his brother Neil, Dr. Neil Fong, because he played league football too at West Perth.
Good man, Fong.
When there was both of them playing, there was a pair of Fongs out there. Thank you very much.
Wowzers. Wow.
Scotty loves a good road cone.
What? Who said that? Who said that? You just... Oh, no, you can't. You can't.
Pardon?
What? No, that's it. Leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. That doesn't count as a text.
Hey, can I just make mention? Can we just back it up? Just back it up a little bit, please. Just so Carlos, who Carlos gets really annoyed when we don't focus in on a topic.
When we walked in here,
I'm about to say this. Back up. Can I have the back up, please?
What happened?
So Scotty and I were walking to the studio today, right, from Applecross. We were just walking.
Just getting our steps up.
And we said, let's start straight away with footy today.
Yep.
Let's get into the topics. And we have not gone anywhere near a Sharon yet. Have not even mentioned Sharon apart from Les Fong.
Well, then we have gone. We've been like half the Eagles.
Oh, so see.
Oh, harsh but fair. Oh, now you're upset. I've upset him. Everyone, he's upset because I've had a cheeky dig at his team.
No.
At your team.
No. I've sort of got a bit of a disconnect with West Coast.
No, dear.
Well, they're not giving me much.
All your sources have left.
They're not giving me a great deal.
How?
Yes, go ahead. How am I going to get information out of there?
No, but how influential or how?
Very.
Because, well, Simo
I
said.
am the West Coast Eagles.
Simo said on Friday.
Yeah.
When you said when you made a bit of a gag.
Just remember the lunch was private, but go ahead.
You made a bit of a gag. 250 people in the room.
Filming.
You said, well, it's hard to get info out of the club now. My contacts have gone. And someone said, yeah, well, now I've gone. You're stuffed.
Yeah.
How much did he give you? Was it more like correction sort of stuff?
Yeah. And just sort of. So the art of being a really good journo, and we don't have many in Perth anymore. So what Did you know I didn't get invited to the Sandover Medal?
Yes.
But no, hang on, I hosted it for 12 years and did Hall of Fame for 15.
Well, you didn't play, though. If you're not gonna,
have you seen some of the nuffies who got invited?
If you're not working.
Have you seen some of the media types who wouldn't know one end of a pineapple to another who are in the social pages of going to the Sandover Medal?
But they must cover the waffle all the time.
They don't cover the waffle, mate.
Sure?
Oh, mate, they wouldn't even know where a waffle ground is, half of them. Anyway, I'm not bitter or anything, but anyway, go on.
So if you're not working there, you're not getting an invite. Simple.
I'm only joking. I wouldn't have gone. I was busy. All righty. So, What was the topic? Oh, the Eagles, Simo. Oh, no. So what it is the art of being a journo is you have a story or you have a sniff of a story, and you put it to the club straight away. And they either don't respond or they deny.
Yeah.
And
so if they don't respond, it means it's correct?
It's not always correct, but you're onto something.
Yeah.
Or then you go to another source. And I never went to Adam Simpson with a breaking story, and he never gave me a breaking story. But I did seek clarification on a couple of issues that were non-team selection related, because you can't cross that line. And the same goes with some players and management and staff members. I've got lots of good contacts at both football clubs who are, and I would never, a lot of my stories have not been broken by football clubs.
No, good. They're not leaking.
No. But now
clubs don't leak.
But you've got some bitter staff members, so now you really go hard to get the information out of them because they're
buy
willing
them a
to share
coffee
everything.
and go, I can't believe how they treated you. That was ridiculous.
Exactly right.
Yeah.